Hello everyone, we are from Tagore Engineering College. Myself Roslyn Gracie, our team leader Shakti Komadi, our team members Moganapriya Sandhya. I am here to explain about the topic Transparent Education Management System. This is the overview of topic. Coming to the introduction, a decentralized student certificate management system utilizes blockchain technology to securely store and verify academic credentials. This ensures transparency, reduces fraud, and provides students with greater control over the certificate. The key feature of project in blockchain integration, smart controls, decentralized storage, certificate issuance, certificate verification, security measures, and regular auditing. Benefits of the transparency management system is transparency, securing efficiency, accountability. The target audience means education, institution, employees, and students seeking a relatives. And the source method of the managing verifying digital certificates, and the purpose of the decentralized digital certificate management system is to revaluation the traditional education credentials process. The next topic is literature survey. It helps researchers understand the current state of knowledge and informs the direction of their own work. This is literature survey explained about 5 specific authors and their books and summary points. Ideathon and proposed solution. An empathy map canvas visual tool that helps team understand and empathize with the target users. This empathy map covered in education, institutions and student wants, needs, hopes, dreams, behavior, and certificate issuance, blockchain verification, decentralized authority, and also explain privacy and data protection. Technical challenges, security concerns, adoption and acceptance. This is the Ideathon and proposed solutions.
Ideations brainstorm. I am going to explain the brainstorm steps. Step 1. Define your problem statement. Blockchain is a technology designed for manage education data that has the potentials to support the transparency and accountability. A blockchain is a ledger for transaction when and the ideations copy to the visible to all the member of the computer network. Step 2. Group ideas. Our team member idea. Step 2. Group ideas. Our team members' ideas is selected blockchain platform that suited you are the required. Create the smart contact network. Participant validate the data entered into the ledger. Implement access control mechanism to the portal sensitive information. Step 4. Prioritize. Prioritize is the last process of brainstorm. That's it. Next topic is requirement analysis. Requirement analysis is two type. One type function requirement, another type non-function requirement. Function requirement. Certificate issues, blockchain integrations, certificate verifications, security manager, user interfaces. Second one, non-function requirement, performance, security, scalability, reliability.
This is the data flow diagram for the digital certificates of students, and another diagram is the solution architecture. And my explain point is the project planning and scheduling. First is the technical architecture blockchain platform selection. Fabric or chooses a suitable blockchain platform like Ethereum, Hyperledgers, and any other that supports smart contracts and decentralized applications. And second one is the smart contracts development. Development of smart contracts for managing digital certificates. The smart contracts should be include functions for adding certificates, details, and querying certificate information. And third one is the decentralized storage. Utilize decentralized storage system like IPFS to store the actual digital certificate files. And fourth one is the certificate metadata. Store certificate metadata such as the student name, ID, course detail, and issuance data in the blockchain. And fifth one is the identity management. Implement the secure identity management system. You can use cryptographic technique to verify the identity for the enters involved in the adding. And sixth one is the user interference. Develop a user interference for the students, education institute and employees to the interact with the blockchain. And seventh one is this transaction validation. Implement consensus mechanisms and validation rules within the smart contract to the ensure that only valid and authorized transaction. This diagrams represented the transaction validation. And I would explain sprint planning of my project. This is the tabulation of and short notes of my project. And explain sprint 1 planning and blockchain. Step up the first week. Define detailed requirements and specification of the smart contracts. Choose a suitable blockchain platform and set up the development environment. Sprint 2 smart contract development. This is the week 2 and week 4 practices. Development the smart contracts for adding and querying certificate. Detail implement basic error handling and security features in the contracts. And sprint 3 decentralized storage integration. Week 3 and week 4 process. Integrate the IPFS for storing certificate files. Modify the smart contracts to the stored IPFS hashing of certificates. Sprint 4. Sprint 4 is the week 7 and week 8 process. D-app development. And week 9, week 10 process is the D-app development part 2. Connect the D-app interface with the smart contracts functions. Add functionality for users to query certificate based on the student IDs. Sprint 6. Testing and security enhancement. This is the week 1 and week 12 process. Conduct extensive testing of the entire system including smart contracts functions and D-app interface. Sprint 7. Documentations and deployment. This is the week of 13th and 14th week process. Document the entire system including small contracts details and D-app usage guide and security protocol.
So, this is the coding of our project Transparent Education Management System. And the next point is performance testing. So, there are some of the performance metrics which has a transaction throughput that measures number of certificate addition transactions processed per second, and the transaction confirmation time which evaluates the average time to take a confirm a certificate addition transaction on the blockchain. And the next point is query response time, which measure the time taken to retrieve certificate. Storage efficiency, which calculate the ratio of blockchain storage space used for the certificate's metadata. And the next point is security metrics, network latency and resource utilization that monitors CPU, memory and bandwidth usage to ensure the system operates with an acceptable resource time. And this is the result of our project, which has a name, course name, date of graduation, issue date, and it also has a certificate ID. It also have some pros and cons in this project. The advantages of this project are transparency and trust, security, decentralization, accessibility and immutable records. And some of the disadvantages are scalability, energy consumption, privacy concerns, initial development complexity and regulatory challenges. So coming to the conclusion, implementing a solution where digital certificates are stored in is a distributed and the decentralized network using blockchain technology offers unparalleled transparency, security and accessibility. So by utilizing a decentralized storage system like IPFS, the system not only benefits from the security of the blockchain, but also that ensures the availability and redundancy of certificate files across a network of nodes. So however, it's crucial to consider enveloping landscape of blockchain technology, especially concerning scalability, energy efficient and regulatory compliance. So the future scope of our project is that has some enhanced security measures, integration with IoT devices, interoperability with other blockchains, integration with a learning management system, digital identity management system, smart contract upgrades, global recognition and standardization, and it also has a research in quantum computing resistance. The overview of our project is
Certainly, creating a blockchain based solution for storing digital certificates in a decentralized and secure manner involves several key steps. So, here's the simplified design for such a system, which has a smart contract creation, which develops a smart contract on the blockchain network to define the structure of the digital certificate. This contract contains field like student name, course, date of completion, and any other relevant details. It also has a certificate issuance which has a student completes course. The educational institution generates a digital certificate using a unique identifier like a student ID. The institution interacts with the smart contract, adding the certificate details, and the smart contract validates the transaction and adds the certificate to the block ledger. The next point has a blockchain network which has a utilize a decentralized blockchain network where multiple nodes validate transactions. Each node stores a copy of the entire blockchain and ensuring data redundancy and security. It also has a data immutability. Once a certificate is added to the blockchain, it becomes immutable. So this means the data cannot be altered or deleted, ensuring the integrity of the certificate. After that, it verifies the certificate, and anyone can inquiry the blockchain using the unique identifier to verify a student certificate. So the smart contract allows curing of certificate details based on the unique identifier, providing transparency and authenticity. It also have a access control which implements access control mechanisms to ensure that only authorized entities like educational institutions and potential employers can issue or verify certificates. So, the encryption and the security implement encryption techniques to secure sensitivity information within the certificates. So, use cryptography hashes to ensure the security of transactions and data integrity. This also has a user interface which develops a user friendly interface for the educational institutions to issue certificates and for employers or other entities to verify them. It also have some regular updates and maintenance which ensure regular updates to the smart contract and the blockchain network to the incorporate the latest security features and enhancements, monitor the network for any potential vulnerabilities, and address them properly. By implementing these solutions, educational institutions can securely issue digital certificates, and employers or other interested parties can easily verify the authenticity of these certificates, prompting transparency and accountability in the education sector.